Welcome to the Fitted for This Season Bodyweight Circuit. Hopefully you've just completed a 3 to 5 minute warm up so we can go ahead and get into it. I want you to grab some water and get a towel, and then we can go ahead and get started. Remember, being fitted is about being intentional. We're intentional about what we put into our bodies. We're intentional about the way we develop our spirits. We're intentional about our thoughts. And right now we're going to be intentional about the way we move our bodies. Remember, no mindless movement. We're going to use our muscles to help create the vision that we have for ourselves. So let's get started. 10 modified burpees. Engage your core, hinge forward, and place your hands on the surface. Step one foot back after the other into plank position. Step feet in, rise out of the squat, and raise your arms high. Ten chair squats. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Engage your core. Bend your knees, pressing your hips back, making contact with the surface behind you. Press your heels into the floor, return to standing, and squeeze your glutes. Ten incline push-ups. Place your hands shoulder width apart with fingers pointing forward. Step back into plank, engaging your core. Make sure your body's in a straight line. Shoot your elbows back, lowering your chest down as far as you can go with control. Hold for one count and push up back to your starting position. This may be done on the floor on your knees as well. Split squats. Get in a forward lunge position with your chest up, core tight, and hips square. Place your back foot on a sturdy surface behind you. Lower down until your thigh is about parallel with the ground, making sure your knee is not tracking over your toes. Hold for one count, then drive through your front heel back up to the start position. Make sure you're not leaning forward on the descent. Your front leg is doing the work. Ten upside down snow angels. This exercise works your upper back and can be taxing, so take your time. Get into Superman position on the ground, lifting your arms and legs off the ground. Raise your arms forward, then circle them around to your back. Return to the start position and repeat. We want to do this slow and controlled. No swinging movements or momentum here. Focus on the muscles you are working. 10 bridges. Lie on your back with your hands at your side and your knees bent. Engage your core and push your low back into the ground. Lift your hips up, squeezing your glutes until your body is in a straight line from knees to shoulders. Engage your core, pulling that belly button in towards your spine. Be careful not to hyperextend here. Hold for 3 counts and lower back down to start. YTW. Bend your knees and get in a high squat position. Make sure your shoulders are back and down. Start with your hands in front and raise your arms above your head into a Y position by squeezing your shoulder blades together with your thumbs pointing to the back of the room. Bring your arms down in front, then raise them to shoulder height into a T position. Release your arms back in front, then bring your arms into a W position with thumbs pointing to the back of the room for 1 count and release. The YTW movement makes 1 rep. If you're a beginner, what I'd like you to do is do this circuit 1 time and then evaluate how you feel. We want to meet your body wherever it's at. So you want to make sure we progress in a healthy and supportive way. 1 time may be enough for right now. Our ultimate goal is to complete this circuit 3 times with 1 minute of rest in between. You can run this whole circuit 3 times a week with at least 1 day of rest in between. So if you're complete, take a minute to cool down and stretch it out. Job well done.